Good evening. My name is Lizzie High, and I am one of the many 8th graders of the graduating class of 2021. Our teachers have always asked us what we want to be when we grow up, and when we were little, we would say we wanted to be firefighters, doctors, teachers, or veterinarians. Now, if you were to ask us what we want to be, some of us might answer with more specific things, like a neurosurgeon, a marine biologist, or even a school teacher. Whatever path we decide to go down, we will remember that it all started at Wheatland Center School.
I've been marinating here at this school for 10 years and have gone through a principal change, seen teachers leaving, and new ones arriving. My family and close friends have watched me grow like farmers. My family cultivated me and watered me to keep going and never give up. They gave me the sunlight to prosper and see the light at the end of the tunnel and told me to keep reaching for it.
I remember when we were younger, we would always think that 8th grade and graduating were so far away. Now I can't believe we're really here. Wheatland has shaped me into the person I am today, and I don't know who I would be without it. Our family and friends have watched us grow from sticky little 4-year-olds to mature, fun-loving 8th graders.
Whether you joined Wheatland in 4K or this year, we all grew up with each other. We've watched each other grow academically and physically. Before the shutdown, we spent spaghetti dinner, grandparents' day, concerts, and more events together. Even though this is our last year we will spend together with this amazing class, we might never see each other ever again. We will always share this class and this moment, and most importantly, we will always be Warhawks.
I like to think of Wheatland as a sunflower. I know it sounds weird, but hear me out. When we first come to Wheatland in 4K, we are like the seeds. We are little and don't know a lot, but we look up to everyone, mainly the older kids or the big sunflowers. We have some rainy days. Those days are not the best, but are necessary, because to be a big sunflower, we need some rain to grow. After that, we have finally made it to 5th grade. Now we are in middle school. We have a stem and some petals along with some knowledge, but we still have a long way to grow and go. The sun comes and shines and grows us into bright, big sunflowers, ready to get picked and go to high school. When you pick a sunflower and take it home, it is like us leaving our sunflower field, or Wheatland, and going somewhere new. After that, we will once again be the little seeds. If I am being 100% honest, I'm very scared for high school, but at the same time, I feel ready.
I can confidently say that I am proud to be graduating from Wheatland Center School. For me, school has always been something that I just wanted to rush through so I can get to summer. Except for this year. This year, everything has been different. I'd say it has been different for the better in a way that also makes me sad. This year has been better because it has forced me to slow down. It has helped me realize how precious the friends I have made are to me. And you can't forget about the teachers who have influenced me to be patient, kind, and take perspective in a variety of circumstances.
This year has been a roller coaster of emotions, but now that our middle school experience is over, we will get to start all over in a new environment. We will be split up from our friends and forced to make new ones. Some of us will never see each other again. These years have been some of the best in my life, joining high school and knowing nobody's scary. We will get a chance to make new friends and try new things. To those I will never see again, I hope that your future is filled with positivity and you are able to accomplish anything you put your minds to.
Wheatland has changed me into a better person. When I was young, I've always said that nobody's perfect. But as I grew older, I thought I had to be perfect for everyone else and to have no negative emotions. But when I went to Wheatland, it made me think the other way around. It made me think that I don't have to do anything for anyone. I need to be there to support my friends just by being me. I know it's going to be hard to go to high school, but remember to stay strong and look up ahead.
This year, because of COVID-19, our whole year was very different from years in the past. We were not able to compete in basketball, cross country, and cheerleading. Personally, I really wanted to show off my basketball skills that I perfected over the summer, but I never got the chance. Once we got the chance to compete, the only sports that we were able to play were volleyball, track, and a 2-week softball season. Even though we only had 6 volleyball games, 3 track meets, and 4 softball games, we gave it our all. This year, we have also missed out on academic competitions, but we've participated in during the previous years, like Academic Bowl, Math Meets, Anthology, Literary Connections, and the STEAM Reading Experience. I know that many of us wish that we could have attended some of those competitions and showed others that we have great academic abilities, but we proved our academic abilities in a different way this year, by showing up on Google Meets, submitting all our work, and persevering through this tough time. This year has brought many different challenges, and I feel that Wheatland's class of 2021 has aced all that has come our way.
We have reached a point in this pandemic where we might be entering high school with an option of wearing masks because of the vaccine. Now we are able to see the light at the end of the tunnel. But still, questions remained. What have we learned through these struggles? Will we learn that we cannot live without human interactions? Will we take with us the struggles of virtual school into high school to keep us organized and independent? What will we remember about the pandemic? Will we remember the times that we struggled with technology or with our family members? Or will we remember the great times that we connected with our family, even if it wasn't the way we wanted?
I've been scolded many times. Lucas, this is not an excuse just because it's a global pandemic, and that doesn't mean schools have changed or gotten more difficult from 20 years ago. But this year we learned that there are 3 brands/genres of learners: tactile, auditory, and visual. Tactile is a more hands-on approach, working with your hands. Auditory is listening with your ears, and visual learning with your eyes and watching. We all got through this difficult year of learning both virtually and in person by building our awareness of who we are as learners and using this information to help us find success in school. I know for sure, and I'm not shy to say, we all have at least one thing in common off the top of my head. This is a singular word: determination. We all are determined one way or another. We took control of our learning this year, and we worked to prepare ourselves for anything that might come at us. We've learned that we can handle anything.
Everyone is the main character of their own story. Everyone in this room will remember this moment differently. Whether you're out in the audience looking up at whoever you've come here to support, thinking, wow, look how far they've come, or you're sitting up here on stage and wondering, geez, when is this going to end? Either way, every moment of your life, every second that goes by, is just another small detail in your thrilling journey called life. People say that time flies when you're having fun, but time really just flies in general, whether you're having a bad year or the best one you've had.
We have come a long way and shaped our personalities as such. We will all do different things with the talents and skills we have acquired, but this does not make us different from each other. We will all be going to high school where we can cultivate our skills to prepare for what we want to do when we grow up. Will one of us become a doctor? Maybe a lawyer? Or will they become someone in the community, maybe a teacher or a mechanic, who do different things but still work to make a community grow and be successful? We have been through a lot, from our banner assemblies with funny names and dances, and even the saddest times in some of our lives. We have all had successes and failures, but through it all we have been able to persevere by lifting each other up.
I was told once, follow your fear. You have to follow the good fear, the purpose-driven fear, the fear that wants us to chase after new ideas and overcome big obstacles. Many of us have fear of making mistakes, but making these mistakes help us to grow into the wonderful people we are today.
After tonight, we will all be heading off to different high schools. But let us not forget this wonderful school that shaped us into the people we are to become. Promise me you won't forget the outstanding teachers that sacrificed their free time to work with us on something we weren't fully grasping in class, or the amazing coaches who pushed us to our limits in practice because they knew we weren't giving it our all, and the custodians who helped us pick up our messes, always with a smile on their face. Thank you to all you wonderful Wheatland staff.
I want to give a final thank you to the magnificent staff and teachers who've taught us and enlightened us while we were at Wheatland. We appreciate you all so much, and Wheatland wouldn't be what it is without you all. I want to thank our families for always having our backs and giving us the chance to be the greatest us we can be. And finally, the greatest thanks to the sensational group of teens behind me. I wouldn't be where I am without them, and I'm going to miss them the most. This family that we've built together will live long in my heart for the rest of my life. Thank you.